It seems everybody's favorite celebrity, and I'm being very sarcastic with that, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, is seen in a bunch of photos being very, very slim. And it seems like it is a huge marketing push for his upcoming film, The Smashing Machine, which is coming out in like a few weeks. And if you want my opinion, this is what it is. I think that there are a lot of celebrities and actors and actresses who are really tired of being typecasted. And it's very clear that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has literally played like the same role in every single movie for the past, like, I don't know, his entire filming career. He just plays like the same like big man strong character in every single movie, and I don't blame him if he's tired of that, but it's pretty clear like no one really likes Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. So I am 99% sure that this huge like, oh, I've slimmed down is just like a lame, flimsy, and empty marketing push. Like it's all for the sake of money and just continuing to like market his name. What I do find very interesting about that though is that just like a month or two ago, Dave Bautista did exactly the same thing. Dave Bautista definitely has been typecasted in movies, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, there are pictures of him that went completely viral where he's like nice and slim, and there's actually a really fantastic article where they interviewed him and he was saying like, yeah, like I'm just not this big guy, like I overdid it. I was eating a ton of pancakes and french fries, and like the only thing that I could think about was just getting big. I overdid it, and I actually feel great being slimmer now. Focusing more on cardio and just my health in general. I'm eating a plant-based diet. I feel great now. And something about that, I don't know what it is. It's like, I swear, this is speculation, but I swear, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's like marketing team saw Dave Bautista's photos and they said, that went viral. People like that. People don't like The Rock. And they just said, let's just copy and paste that. Like, it is actually so wild how like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just completely copy and pasted Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista had a role upcoming in a film. He gained a bunch of mass and really bulked up for it. And then afterwards was like, you know what? I don't really want that. I want to be slim. He became slim and realized, oh, like I'm in great shape and I feel better. I was too big. I didn't like it. For some reason, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is doing the same thing. He did a bunch of preparation for his upcoming movie, The Smashing Machine, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he's like a copy and paste Dave Bautista. And one thing I do want to rant about this in general is that it's almost like people are realizing that being on steroids is really, really bad for you. Like, I'm sure you've seen some of the videos, but if you go on YouTube and you look up some of these notable people in the bodybuilding space, like for example, Dr. Mike is a pretty famous name on YouTube, and like he goes in depth being very transparent about how like you get like erectile dysfunction, like your libido goes through the roof, like your hunger levels are through the roof, you have like uncontrollable rage, and like if someone slights you in the slightest way, like you ask for lettuce on a sandwich and then they don't give you your lettuce, like you have like uncontrollable thoughts about like strangling the person to death. Like it doesn't sound fun at all. And if you know anyone who like has taken any sort of steroid or like performance enhancer or like testosterone replacement therapy, I'm pretty sure they can attest to that. Like it just doesn't sound like a fun experience. And the thing that people don't really talk about, but now more and more people are talking about it, is that if you see someone who looks more than the average size, they're probably on something. And again, it's almost like these athletes and these celebrities are realizing like, oh, like this isn't good for my body. I don't feel good. It's just not worth the risk. Another thing that I know like the guy on YouTube, Dr. Mike, talks about a lot is how like you take your cycle, but what ends up happening is that you get like high blood pressure and then you have to take medication for the high blood pressure. It just causes a lot of problems. So it is interesting, and I just want to talk about it. Like, is this a new trend? Are we going to see more and more celebrities like slimming down and looking like toothpicks because they were like 250 pounds of pure muscle, and now they're like, you know, a lean 160 pounds at 6 feet tall, and now they just look like silly little toothpicks? Not that they look bad, it's just compared to how they were before, like juiced up to the bone. You know, Dave Bautista and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, just they look kind of silly now compared to what they used to look like. Anyways, back to The Rock. It's very clear that no one really likes him. Dear God, I think I heard something about like, what did I hear about? Where The Rock showed up super late to set for like the movie Red 1, and then I heard something about how like he refused to use the bathroom and was like peeing in bottles and like forced the interns and employees to like dispose of his pee bottles. I swear I read that. Yep, this is here. Dwayne Johnson says controversy over set behavior is bullshit, but admits to peeing in bottles and being late to filming. And his quote is, "Yeah, that happens." Oh my God. Insiders said that Johnson could be as much as 8 hours late to set some days. So, I mean, you heard it from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. His quote, "Yeah, that happens," for peeing in bottles and not just using the bathroom like everybody else. So it's very clear, like, no one really likes him. He has played the same role over and over. Do I think this is maybe a new leaf for his film and acting career? It seems like The Smashing Machine does have some pretty good reviews so far, and maybe he'll continue to do some pretty good acting. But I just want to talk about like how sad of a like marketing ploy this is. We're like, oh yeah, you know, maybe if you just slim down and stop being such a jackass, like maybe people will like you and they'll like watch your movies, you know? Well, in talking about this, these are the comments and opinions I can have. I think great for Dave Bautista. I think if he likes acting, I hope he can get more roles and have a successful career. Like I haven't heard really many bad things about him, but overall he seems like a great fella. And it's fantastic that like he's not as big, and he said he felt uncomfortable in such a big body, and he slimmed down, and he says that he feels great, and I think that's absolutely amazing. Whether or not Dwayne Johnson is just copy pasting Dave Bautista and it's like a huge marketing push from Dwayne Johnson's team, I don't know, it's speculation. That's absolutely alleged. But maybe Dwayne Johnson will have like less testosterone levels and will be just like less of a jackass in general and will like treat people better, treating them with respect. And maybe he'll do some really good acting and people will overall like him as an actor now. So yeah, these are just some things that I wanted to rant about. Like it really is crazy how normalized it has been over the past like decade or two, where some of these actors and actresses or these celebrities, like they're huge and it's not natural and it's not normal. And it's so interesting potentially seeing these actors come to the realization of like, oh, like I'm not even comfortable in my own body. Like I am too big, getting off the steroids and just like looking normal. So yeah, that's something I just want to like nail home towards the end of this video, is that if you see someone who looks way more muscular than average, like 9 times out of 10, they are probably taking something. And even if it is pretty convincing, a big trend right now is testosterone replacement therapy. A lot of people are just getting like a small boost in testosterone with this like replacement therapy, and it is making them look very fit and muscular. But the downside is that, again, it causes a huge jump in high blood pressure, which ends up necessitating them needing to take high blood pressure medication. And the people out there who do look like, oh, you know, maybe they've been juicing, I guarantee they've probably been lifting for a decade or two, you know, like I'm talking like 1 to 2 hours, like, you know, every other day consistently, like no days off. Anyways, just another stupid trend that I wanted to talk about. I am patiently waiting for the next celebrity to come forward and slim down. I'm calling it right now. There's going to be more celebrities coming forward, and the new trend is going to be Ozempic and slim and fit. Everyone's doing it. Everyone's slim. It's just another stupid fad and trend.